How do I say goodbye to Domo and Crissy? The good times that made us laugh should have outweighed the bad. I thought we'd get to see a wedding, but the wedding never came. It's so hard to say goodbye to Domo and Crissy. Alright guys, so it is official. Domo and Crissy broke up. Yeah, I'm looking a little rough, but you know, it's been a hard day after I heard the news. As a lesbian, I want to give props to them for the way that they handled the situation. They handled it like a G. They handled it like champs. It was very hard to watch the video. But with that being said, I'm very, 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 very proud of them. I am an older lesbian. I ain't too old, but I'm older than they are. So I applaud them, yay, for handling the situation the way that they did. It was very emotional to watch. I know it had to be very hard for them to make this video. And I do pray and I hope that their future is filled with just as much success as they have had as one of the top YouTube couples for lesbians anyway. No matter what the situation, no matter what happens, I ask that everybody gives them their respect. You know, don't do any negative talking because nobody knows what it is. So shout out to Domo and Crissy for the way that they handled the situation. I know the baby's going to miss Crissy, but I'm absolutely most positive that Crissy's going to spend just as much time with him as she was. She was a great mom. Domo was a good mom too. And I just hope that they can co-parent together, whether there's another person involved in a relationship or not. I think they're going to be okay. And what's meant to be will happen. If they are meant to be together, then I think they'll come back together after everything gets much stronger. So anyway, shout out from the lesbian world to Domo and Crissy for handling that situation right. On another note, for you couples, there's a lot of people that look up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people in your comments saying like, oh, goals. Oh, my dream, or I want this, or I want that. As YouTube couples with people watching, it's okay to be honest with the people. You ain't got to let everybody know what you're going through. You ain't got to detail the situation. But sometimes it's okay to say that, hey, we're having some problems. We're going to work this out. And then we'll get back to you guys later. But don't put this facade on for most YouTube couples that everything is okay-dory, everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know when you're going through some shit, because you never know who going through the same shit that you're going through, whether it be homosexuals, heterosexuals, whatever, bisexuals, whatever the case may be. It's okay to be honest and say, hey, we have a few problems, because when you live this life of everything is perfect and then things begin to break apart, then you have those followers that don't understand why, if everything looks so perfect in the camera. So it's okay to face the camera sometime and be like, hey guys, we're having a few problems, you know, let us work this out. That way you give people the reality of a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? And the reality of a relationship is every relationship goes through ups and downs. No matter the situation, no matter if it's a heterosexual couple, if it's a homosexual couple, everybody goes through ups and downs. There is no perfect anything. You understand? No perfect nothing. And back to the Domo and the Crissy situation. What I just said wasn't really based on them. I just thought I would give some input on the couples that make everything seem like everything is okay. I don't agree with them giving up the channel or whatever the case may be. Keep the channel, keep getting your income. Nobody's too big to not make an extra $1 million a year. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be as a couple. It can be as friends, and you'll gain just as many subscribers as you did as a couple because you're keeping it real with the people. There have been a lot of YouTube couples that have split, and a lot of them have made money in their own separate way. But if you use your noggin and you agree to disagree, then you can keep that money flowing in, especially when it's kids involved. You know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with Domo and Crissy. I'm just speaking in general. When there's kids involved, but there's at least 5, 6, 7 YouTube couples that have split within this year. And it just really doesn't, it adds up. Don't be with somebody that you're not happy with. But when it comes to business mind, rearrange things, keep the income rolling in for the benefit of both of you, especially for the child. As a YouTuber, as a vlogger, as a lesbian, it's very hard to get people to subscribe to your channel. So once you get on this certain status where people have subscribed and you're making an income and people are loving you, whether they be straight, whether they be gay, whether they're bisexual, adults, children, whatever the case may be, it's just like you should be a little bit more real with the people. Let the people know that every day ain't going to be a good day. Every day ain't going to be a bad day. But you make these videos and you have people thinking that everything is okay. Everything is fine. It's okay to do that on camera. But when you love your subscribers or you love your fans, your family, whatever you want to call them, then sometimes you got to be real and kind of break shit down when you're in the limelight. That way people will understand a little bit more. You won't get as much negativity because you'll be respected for saying like, okay, well, at least they kept it real. You know what I'm saying? And by all means, if your relationship is not that strong, then YouTube is probably not the perfect place for you, especially as a couple. Now, do the single thing, the solo thing, and bring your partner, spouse, whatever the case may be. Bring them on every now and again. But when you decide to create a channel together, then you have to be real with the people. You have to let them know when something going on or when you just feeling like, fuck her, fuck him, but I'm going to make a vlog anyway. You ain't got to say that. But you can't smile and hee because people can see that. People can see when you're faking, when you're fronting. And the best thing about being a YouTuber is that there's a lot of people that's looking up to you and a lot of people that's watching you, and you make a bigger impact than you think that you make. There's a lot of young children that watch YouTube. I got little cousins that's like 7, 8, 9, and they can just about tell me about every single couple that's on YouTube that they shouldn't even be watching. But hey, that's the world. That's the way the world turns. So anyway, anywho, if you're a YouTube couple, then my suggestion would be to keep it real. You ain't got to let everybody know what your business is, what's going on directly. But if it's some shit going on, then say some shit going on. You ain't got to dog the other one because you have people living in this fantasy world of dreams. Team goals, I want to be like them, or I want the kind of relationship they got. So whether you know it or not, there's a lot of people that mimic your relationship. And when people mimic your relationship, you can't give them fakeness. You have to be real. You know what I'm saying? But I wish Domo and Crissy the best. All you other YouTube couples, I wish you guys the best. There's a few that are my favorite. I won't call out any names. But there's a few that are my favorite. And just keep it real. with the people. No faking, no fronting, no getting overly excited and cussing out your subscribers or your fans, your family, as you call them, when they don't agree with some shit. When you put your life out there, then you have to be able to deal with the negativity and the positive side of any situation. And if you can't do that, then you're not meant for YouTube. But anyway, shout out to Domo and Crissy for handling it like some true adults. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss them. I do have both of them as individuals. I'm subscribed to both of them, but there was nothing like seeing them together because they were the biggest thing for lesbian couples. But anywho, you guys be safe. Love who you love. Don't worry about what anybody else says. Love is love. Who can determine what you love and who you can and who you can't love? Peace.